Hello, hello, Kyung here. And so, I got a request to show how to make those mirrors, with the acetate and the dried flowers. And I thought, ooh, that would be a lot of fun. But I'm pretty sure that I don't know if you can get the printables anymore because they were done for like an event. It was like a freebie done for an event. You might be able to get them in the Flower Reflections digital kit. I'm not sure though. But I thought, why let that stop us? Let's draw our own mirrors. Mirrors are super, super easy. So we'll make our own, right? Inspired by the line dot arrow printables that we did, right? So mirrors are super easy. They're two shapes, right? So let's see. Let's draw them kind of bigger, yeah? So we just need an oval shape, right? And it doesn't need to be perfect. As you can see, I've messed it all up, but that's okay. And then we need like a handle, right? So we'll just draw a handle. Ta-da! Easy peasy. We're going to need to draw the mirror part, right? So if you can't draw a perfect circle, which if you can see, I am terrible at, I notice if you draw multiple circles like this, I don't know, there's something about that you'll get the exact circle that you need eventually. Right? Okay. So, but that's why we do it very lightly, right? We do our pencil very light. We don't press down super hard. Okay. So we have our base, right? We can darken. A little bit. Does that look right? I don't know. This is going to be the part we cut out, right? In the center. And the rest of it is the mirror part, right? Right. Okay, so that's our base. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold our paper, right? We're going to fold our paper so that we get two. So that we have two of them. Ta-da, like that. And I'm going to cut them out, right? We're going to cut them out. Kind of roughly. I'm not going to be too particular about it right at the moment. We'll just fussy cut out this mirror that we made. Okay, and then I will show how to do the rest of it. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. But I kind of got excited about the idea of doing my own mirror, making my own. It's not perfect, but that's totally okay. Okay, let's cut out the center, right? And I'm going to use my little scissors for that. Right, we have two. 1, 2, and I'm going to cut them out together. I'm going to keep them together, and I'm going to poke a hole right through the middle, like that. Be careful not to cut yourself, right? Don't put your fingers back there. I've done that, I'll tell you. You could cut yourself real bad. It was sausages I was doing that with. I was about 14 years old, and they were frozen. And I was like, and I wanted a sausage, right? But they were all stuck together. They were all frozen together. So I was like, well, I'll separate them. And I didn't want to wait for them to thaw. And I only wanted one. So I took out a knife, and I tried to separate them. And my fingers were behind there. And needless to say, it did not end well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to kind of make this a little bit nicer. Okay, ta-da, we have a mirror. We can straighten this part out a little bit. It looks a little wonky. Okay, we have a mirror, and we have two pieces. Dum-dum. And it doesn't matter that we drew on this because we can just turn it over like that. We can turn it over like that and have it. Now, it's not completely straight, right? We have a little bit of excess on this side, I would have to say. Okay. I'm going to stop messing with it now because I feel like I'm just going to mess it up. Okay, so we have our mirror and we're going to stamp on it. We're going to stamp. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stamp. Now I have text. I was thinking we could do text, right, on the mirror. Or I have this like these stamps, which are quite nice. I quite like these. So I'm thinking I'll do this one and then maybe I'll make another one off camera or something with the text and we'll see how that comes out. Let's see. Let's grab something to stamp off of. This will work. I don't know where my yoga mat went. It's disappeared. I think the gnomes have made off with it or something. How do you lose a whole giant piece of yoga mat? Where's my... Okay, I have this gorgeous stamping block that the lovely Tommy sent me, which was so nice of her. And I think I'm going to do it in coffee, right? So this is the coffee archival ink. And let's see. I always forget which way is better, right? Stamp, like the pad on the stamp, or the stamp on the pad. I think the pad on the stamp is better. If I remember, if you can do it that way. Because you can control the stamp pad easier than you can control the... Don't ask me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to stamp one there. And we'll stamp one here. We'll like off stamp it on the other one. Right? And then we will rotate it. I really like that. That came out great. Okay, let's ink up our stamp again. Bum, bum. These stamps, geez, where did I get these stamps? Maybe Amazon or something? They were like cheap ones. I either got them at like Amazon. Oh no, not on this one. Not on that one. Oh, I already placed it. That's not good. That's okay. We'll try to... Oh, it's completely... Who knows? Oh, it's messed up. That's okay. What can you do? What can you do? We'll make it work. We'll ink it back up. I'll just put another stamp on it. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to stamp it off there. I don't really wish I knew where my yoga mat is. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure where I got these stamps. I don't know. Probably Amazon. They were one of the first stamps I got. They weren't very expensive. Okay, so here we have our mirror. Bum bum. And the stamping's not perfect, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. It definitely does not need to be. Now I'm thinking we will ink it in green, right? To keep with my Edith Holden journal so that we can put it in the Edith Holden journal. So I'm going to ink it. Well, we'll glue it first. Normally I like to put the acetate, but with these, actually, with my mirrors, I like to just put the acetate, just glue it onto the back of the mirror. Of course, I stamped onto the wrong side. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, let's do it right. We'll just fix it. We'll just fix it. Shouldn't take long. If we don't, you know, throw the ink pad everywhere. Okay. Always make sure, I'm never patient, you know. You slow down, be patient, make sure you get enough ink on the actual stamp. It's hard when I don't have my, my table's not even. I think that's another problem. I have a bump in my cutting mat. It really doesn't help with the stamping, actually. I think that's half my problem. And I don't know where my yoga mat went. Let's see if we can get an off stamp here. A secondary faded one. or just really try to press down. Aw, it's okay. It's not the greatest. It works. It works. It's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. So I wanted to show you what happened with my glue. Let's move this. So look, I had this little bottle, right? And they have the little metal tips. And I went to poke. I had some glue that got stuck in my metal tip, you know. And I went to poke the metal tip with my needle. And the whole metal tip just poked right through the bottle. And now I have a metal tip floating in my glue somewhere. And it's just this. So whatever, it'll work. And then I have a bunch of these little bottles. So I'll just, the next time I refill one and this is gone, I'll just, I'll use a new one instead of refilling this one. But it works, right? It still works. It just doesn't have that metal tip, you know? Okay, there is our mirror. Bum bum. It's cute. And now we can ink it. And I'm going to ink it green. I'm going to ink the inside of it and the outside of it. Just the edges. Just going to go around the edges and the inside edges. Doom, doom. I don't know. It's basically like a specimen slide, right? The way you would do a specimen slide. Instead, in the shape of a mirror. One could find an image of a mirror, I think. Like an image of a mirror and do that. Just print it out and do it that way. If you're not, you know, confident in drawing a mirror and... Okay. There we go. We're all inked up. And let's see, what is the next step? The next step is the acetate. So I use this. It's a laser printer or professional printing transparency film. And I don't print on it, actually. I just use it because you can get this giant package. And it's really good quality. And it's for, like, projectors, right? They're projector sheets. So the old school, you know, projectors that one used to have in your classroom, like back in the day, before all the phones and computers and stuff. But so you can get a pack for not very expensive, and it'll last you forever. And it's really nice, good thick, not too thick, but a good thickness. You know, you could use though the page, you know, those page protectors, like any kind of clear plastic food containers. I see a lot of people use. Okay, so I'm gonna draw. Let's see, will this work? We're gonna draw a circle, right? We're gonna cut it smaller than what what our line is. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is one. And I'm gonna cut it smaller than what I drew because we want the acetate smaller than the actual mirror, right? Okay, and we'll see how that fits. How does that fit? That fits beautifully. So now we just need to cut another one. So I like to just layer this one on top of this one and use it kind of as a guide. Okay, So now we have 2 pieces of acetate. And now we need to put flowers in it. Now, one could use stickers if you don't have dried flowers. But I have these that I got, and these were also got on Amazon. Most of the stuff that I have, use on Amazon is I have an Amazon like shopping list or like whatever, and it has like all the stuff. I think it's got over 200 things on it. So if you're ever looking for acetate or dried flowers or cardstock or ink, I put a few of my stamps too, the ones I kind of could find. I haven't really gone through and went through all my stencils and stamps. Okay, I love this pink one, but you know, let's put some greenery on there first, right? I love that. And then we'll put this flower. Okay, perhaps we will trim this. This can be trimmed. We'll cut off this stem. There we go, and that should give us a little bit more room. I don't want to cover up the entire greenery. Let's see, we'll put this flower here, and we can use a little bit of this. Let's grab this. Oh, and it went flying. All right, just clip a piece of this off. And we'll put that on there. Oh, how beautiful. And I think that's good. That's good. We'll put a few dried flowers on there. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. So gently, carefully, without moving the flowers. Right, I'm just going to put a thin line of Fabri-Tac all the way around the acetate. And then I'm going to place it, this one on top of that one. Sandwich them, if you will. And then essentially we have a slide, right? We have like a flower slide. And I'm going to glue that onto the back of this mirror. I feel like I'm saying that funny. Mirror. Oh, I have an idea for any of you who are still with me. We'll see. So we went to the antique store. As you know, I've been going to the antique store. And I have an idea. I'm thinking I'm going to put together a scavenger hunt list to find junk journal items at the antique store. I think that would be a lot of fun, right? So like a pack of napkins, or like, I don't know, an embroidered pillowcase, or I don't know, all the different kinds of things you could think to find at an antique store for journal making. I'm going to try to make a whole list and try to do like a scavenger hunt, and then bring it all back and make something with it, right? Make something with all the stuff. I think it would be a lot of fun. So if anyone has any suggestions or ideas for things to put on the list, right, to find, I will add it to the list, and I think that will be a lot of fun. So that's an idea I had. Okay. Either or, whether I get suggestions or not to put on the list, I will put a list together, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. We'll do a scavenger hunt at the antique store, and maybe like a vintage postcard could be on there. That's like a good one. An old book. I don't know. I think the magazines. I don't know. So many things. I feel like you could find a whole list, and it would be a lot of fun. Okay, ta-da, we have our mirror. It's so pretty. It's gonna go in our Edith Holden journal. That's where it's gonna go. Let's see. We have Ephemera, right? Here's all of our recipe cards. And here are the other 2 journal cards I made. I put a parrot on that one. I don't know why, because I thought he was super cute. And his green match, he's looking up at this little tiny butterfly sitting on this flower. And he lost a feather, see, which is, it's right here on his card, though. He keeps it with him. It's his lucky feather. And now we have a mirror. Yay! Right? It's exciting. I don't think we have a pocket to put it in yet, but we'll have to make a pocket. Maybe we'll make pockets next video. Maybe that will be the plan. So anyway, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. Again, I think if you even found a picture of a mirror online and like printed it out and cut it, I think it would work the same. I just thought it would be fun to try to draw one and stamp on it and see how it came out. And I like the way it came out. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!